Hi everybody, I'm so glad you came back. Today, I want to share with you another foot. Now I know we have videos on how to install a zipper with a zipper foot, but what about this? Invisible zipper foot. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can use your invisible zipper foot to install a zipper. I did not know that an invisible zipper foot was a thing, and so when I was a beginner, I tried many times to put a zipper in with a regular zipper foot. I don't know if anyone has ever been super successful with that and actually being able to have something that looks nice, but I have not. So today, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put in an invisible zipper with an invisible zipper foot. Yay! Let's go. When sewing an invisible zipper, you will have your fabric, you will have your invisible zipper, you will need your sewing machine, you will probably need a small pair of scissors, some pins, and a fabric marker. Let's get started. First, you have to mark your fabric. You need to mark your fabric on the right sides. I know, scary, but that's why we have this marker, because you can erase it when you're done. Now, at the top of your fabric, you're going to want to mark it because you may have a band that you want to put in, and so you want to have enough space at the top in order to sew your fabric to your band. Now, this is going to be whatever seam allowance your pattern says. Some are going to be 3/8 of an inch. Some are going to be 1/2 inch. It all depends. Okay, so that is what you're going to use as your guide for your zipper seam allowance. What you don't want to do is create your own seam allowance, because that's going to take away from the actual pattern. So here I am marking my fabric so that I have my seam allowances, so I know exactly where I'm going to pin my zipper. First, let me show you how you're going to align it. These little plastic dammits are where you are going to line your seam allowance. What you want is this zipper to buff flush with the top of your waistband. You don't want to have all this sewing tape hanging out, because guess what, Nancy? You're gonna have a giant hole in your waistband. Oh no! Clutch the pearls! We don't want that, okay? So we make sure that we line these plastic dammits up with this seam allowance at the top. Okay, now this is gonna seem strange, but you are actually going to pin these opposites of one another, okay? So you're gonna have this here with the inside of your zipper up. You're gonna slide this over here. And you are going to pin it. Can you see what I'm doing? You cannot. Okay, and you are going to pin it to this side. Right there, it lines up. Now remember, you want to pin from the top to the bottom, because you're going to be sewing from the bottom to the top, right? Right. Now I recommend that if you are sewing an invisible zipper, that you do not sew your back seam first. You need to leave that back seam open, or you are not going to be able to install this zipper, and you are going to be sad. And then you are going to make the sad Oprah cry. And we don't want any ugly Oprah show tears. Why? Because a zipper is a good thing. It keeps all the goodies in the clothes. I pin that, you see. And then you want to take this side and pin it to this side, right? Like that. And I'll show you why in a sec. Now when you do this, it's going to be funny, because if you sew it the wrong way, you will have to unpick it, because one of your panels is going to be backwards, and you don't want that. So you always want to double check that you will be able to zip it up and have everything aligned before you sew it. Because, I mean, you don't have to. If you don't check it, just don't be mad. But if you made a mistake, you're going to have to unpick it. So you want to try and check it before you sew, because that will make your life easier. And then you can get that zipper in and put all those goodies in that outfit, right? Yes, I want to put all my goodies in my clothes. Except for when I don't. Tee, little joke. That joke was only for adults. And still pinning 96 years later. Now we have it like this, and your zipper is essentially inside out. But when you flip it over, right? When you flip it over, your fabric will fold. Uh-oh. Yes. 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 When you flip it over like this, you have to fold your fabric over. And then you will see it come together, Nancy, like magic. And then you can test your zipper. Whee! Oh, did I do a good job? Did I do a good job? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because it's not twisted. Now, if you had done it wrong, your zipper would be twisted down here and you would have to take it apart and redo it. So, we don't need to do that, right? Yay! Okay. Now I can unzip it because we're going to sew it on this side. Like that, right? This is what it looks like on one side. Now generally, if you're working with a woven, you want to finish this first. So I would recommend either serging or using an over edge stitch to stitch that so that it looks nice and party, right? Because we like pretty things. So we want to do that nice and pretty, right? So it's a book. I mean, y'all, look, it's a book just like that. It's really simple. If you make a mistake, listen, you can just do it again, right? This is how we learn. Okay, I just wanted to show you a mistake. And this is something that I do regularly and have to repin. You do not want to pin your fabric with your pins on the right side or inside of the fold, because then when we are sewing from this side to this side, you'll notice that you'll have difficulty getting to the pins and you may actually sew over one by accident. So what you want to make sure that you do is actually pin on top of the underside of your zipper. This way, when you are sewing, you have access to your pins as you are feeding your fabric through, and you can remove them. I just wanted to point that out because that is a common mistake when doing invisible zippers. Hello, sewist friends. I'm back, and now you see my sewing machine. I have my boo here, my Janome 2030 QDC. Here is my invisible zipper foot. This little beauty is kind of shaped like a little canoe, right? And you can see it has a little hole there at the top. That is for your needle to go through. And then if you look here, you see those two ridges? That's where your zipper foot is going to get fed through your machine. I'm going to feed that bad boy down and let's go. Done. This is not going to go anywhere. My zipper will stop where my zigzag does. I have zigzagged right here over my zipper and I can cut it now. When the zipper is open, it will look like this. And then you want to sew your back seam here, right? So you want to close the seam and sew it up the back. So my zipper is on the outside of the zipper foot. Here, this, remember, is the back seam of my item. Now it's closed. The reason why I sped through this is because you don't have to top stitch an invisible zipper if you don't want to. But I wanted to show you how I do it anyway, just in case you desired to do it to yours. And now you have your zipper all done. See? All set. Now you know how to install an invisible zipper using your invisible zipper foot and regular zipper foot. I hope that
Hold up. I don't mean to interrupt or nothing, but I just need to say this. I just need to say this real quick. Ellie and Mac is the greatest pattern company of all time. Okay, let me stop. They are pretty awesome though. And I wanted to interrupt this whole video. I'm so sorry, but I just want you to know that we're having a giveaway for our YouTube channel and I'm so excited, y'all. Okay? I need to let you know all about these details. And I know you want to know because you're like me and you are thrifty folks and you want to know all the deets. Okay, so one, we are going to be giving away a $100 gift certificate for Amazon. What? Christmas time, say yes, okay? Two, we are going to be giving away 2 gift cards for Ellie and Mac patterns, and you know I love that because you can go and buy patterns and all the things that you can sew. Yes, peoples. You know why? Because we love you. That's why. And we love to give you fun stuff, like our videos. So, this is how you're going to qualify to win one of those 3 gifts. We will pick 3 people who watch our videos, like, subscribe, comment, and the last one, share with your friends. Because, you know, you and me, we're friends, right? Yeah, we're good friends. And I want you to share us with your friends. Because guess what, so is friends? We are a big, giant community, and we all need to get to know each other, okay? So I'm going to let you get back to your video, because I know, you know, you're probably super entertained by zippers and things, so I'm going to let you get back to that. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye.
helps you. I love installing zippers. No, I don't. Nobody loves installing zippers. Just pretend that you do. Fake it till you make it. Okay? Now you know. You have all the basics that you need. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.